Last time on MasterChef New Zealand.
Nadia, Jax, congratulations. You're through to the grand final.
Thank you. I'm really, really determined to win.
I am feeling completely and utterly amazed, excited.
One of you is going to be New Zealand's next MasterChef.
This is MasterChef New Zealand, the grand final. Season 2 began with over 1,000 hopefuls. All sharing the dream of becoming New Zealand's next MasterChef.
I'm going to win.
But standing in their way, New Zealand's toughest food judges.
Bad presentation.
Tasted like raw flour.
Positively terrible.
Who were searching for the country's top 12 amateur cooks.
It's a sensational dish.
Really? You're all going through.
You are our top 12.
Those contestants have faced extreme challenges.
You are going to be cooking 5 courses for 100 people.
Holy moly.
The chocolate tower of terror.
It's crazy.
Cooked for the country's best chefs.
Tony Hestel.
He's like the father of New Zealand food.
And created spectacular dishes.
That was one of the best bits of venison I have ever tasted.
Jeez.
It tastes unbelievable.
Thank you. I'd be happy to serve these in my own restaurant. Really, really good.
You cannot buy food like that in a restaurant. It was excellent.
Thank you.
See you guys.
But not all could make it through.
You're out of your depth in this competition.
I failed. That's not a good feeling.
It's now time to leave the MasterChef kitchen.
Feels really disappointing to be going home. I felt I gave it my all.
To get this far, it's a good feeling.
And now, just 2 contestants remain. Tonight,
Every dish you've cooked has led to this day.
our 2 finalists, Jax and Nadia, face not 1, but 4 epic challenges.
Scares me a little.
I could just see that she had lost it.
To decide who will be New Zealand's next MasterChef.
You are New Zealand's MasterChef.
At stake for the winner is over $100,000 worth of prizes, including $20,000 worth of groceries from Countdown, an Izona cook surface, 90cm pyrolytic oven, vent surface and cool drawer from Fisher & Paykel. A stunning range of kitchenware from knives and utensils to pots, pans and glassware, courtesy of Stevens. An exclusive cookbook deal with Random House. And the premier prize, the Skoda Octavia VRS. An award-winning combination of design, technology, performance and economy from Skoda. Simply clever. Who will be New Zealand's next MasterChef?
Here I come. I'm made up my mind now. Here I come. I'm living the moment. I'm gonna set my face to a new horizon, and I run to seize the day. Here I come. There's just the 2 of us in the house now, just Nadia and I, and it's quite bizarre. But in times of stress like this, for me, I need to be in my own space. So in that respect, it's good. What I need to do to win it is to not panic and stay focused. I am a good 20 years older than Nadia, which means I do have 20 years more cooking experience than she has.
Now that I'm here, I've got a 50% chance of winning, so that's really good betting odds, so I think I can win it. I got a couple of messages today, one from my family and one from my boyfriend. Sometimes I don't like reading things like that before I go into battle, but yeah, it's really nice to know that they're thinking of me.
My mother sent me a quote from Nelson Mandela, and it just talks about if we allow ourselves to shine, then that affects everyone else. So, you know, she just said, you know, go and shine. My journey through MasterChef so far has been a roller coaster ride of ups and downs. I've cooked a triptych of Jamaican cuisine. Probably makes you want to dance, Ray.
All right.
How's the dance go?
Going from being one of thousands to going down to 24, just amazing.
I entered MasterChef because I'm just utterly, completely obsessed with food.
Nadia, I'm a little bit confused by the dish. I think you've got a lot to learn, but I'll give you a yes.
I was in utter disbelief when I found out I'd gone to the top 25, and then from there, it just became my goal to keep moving to the next step. The hangar was really intense. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make it through or not.
You did 2 dishes. Everyone else did 1 dish. Is more necessarily more?
I was bawling my eyes out because I thought that I was out.
You're through.
Thank you. And then suddenly I was in. I was really happy to be through.
Being selected for the top 12, that meant my dream could just go anywhere.
You're going through.
When I first walked into the kitchen, I was really happy that we were finally there. I loved our first challenge, modern New Zealand cuisine.
Fresh, bright, every single thing I think was really nicely done. One word I'd like to say to you about presentation, calm down.
Challenge number 4 was the pasta challenge, and so even though I have made pasta many times before, it was still quite scary.
Molto buono, mi piace.
That is a MasterChef dish.
It just felt like top of the class.
Euro was a blast. Working with Stu was great. Our dish was probably the most intricate, delicate thing I've ever made.
It was my first time ever in a professional kitchen. I was thrown together with Anthony. Anthony and I were the bottom 2.
We have decided nobody is going home.
You're only as good as your last plate, and I can only hope to redeem myself.
That is absolute perfection.
To get a 10 out of 10 from Simon, that was pretty cool. The Spanish challenge was an absolute disaster. I grabbed 30 ingredients instead of 20.
Nadia, you can join the others, but more mistakes, and you won't be so lucky.
Thank you. Up until then, I'd been doing really well, but a big fall just means you have to get back up. The kids' birthday party challenge, I was a bit unsure about. I don't cook kids' food, I don't have any kids.
Nadia, your mini pavlovas received just 8 votes, but you're still in the competition.
And after that, I think I just fired up again, and I really, really wanted it because I'd come that close to being eliminated.
Indian challenge went really well for me. I cooked a spicy lamb and tomato curry.
I love the level of heat. It's bloody great.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Jax. A great meal.
That was fantastic.
They called it a Tower of Terror, and that name suits it to a T. My first disc split. I remember thinking, it's probably all over, but pretend that it's not.
I would have to be fair and say train smash.
I was absolutely certain that I was in the bottom 2.
Nadia, you're still in.
The real highlight for me was Melbourne. Absolutely loved it. It was a lot of fun.
Everything tastes exactly how it should. I think she's done a really, really good job.
Nadia, Jax, your 2 dishes were the top dishes of the day. Well done.
Bravo.
The following day, we were in the Maze kitchen. We had the Red Emperor Fish Challenge.
I had an absolute disaster. Oh my God. I knew in my heart that I was going to be serving raw fish, and I was absolutely devastated.
Well, that sure is raw.
Hi, Jax.
One of my dishes put me ahead.
That is a really beautiful dish. It's a beautiful dish.
Overall, you were the best performer in both challenges.
Nadia, you gave us the second best dish.
Thank you. The Cookbook Challenge was my favourite challenge by far.
We had to produce 4 dishes that represented us and the book that we're hoping to get published.
I like it. In fact, I love it.
That is so tasty. She has cooked that duck perfectly.
We knew that one of us was going to be going home and that 2 of us would be going through to the final.
Nadia, Jax, you're through to the final.
Yeah.
I narrowly managed to beat Stu, and here I am today in the final.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow, I can't believe I've made it. I've wanted it for the last 10 years, ever since I was, 13, 14 years old. And I decided that I wanted to dedicate my life to food. I'm so happy.
I am 150% confident that I can beat Nadia. And runner-up just doesn't cut it for me.
Opening the door, along the side are all the other contestants. They've all got huge smiles on their faces.
It's lovely to see them. It's been a long time since I've seen some of them, and they're really good friends.
Well, that was quite a reception, and it's fair to say that the pair of you have earned it. Every challenge you've been through, every dish you've cooked over the last few weeks has led to this day.
At the end of the next 4 challenges, one of you will be crowned New Zealand's next MasterChef. And the winner will take away those fabulous prizes.
I really want this badly. I have to complete this to make sure my dream comes true.
Well, if you think you've seen pressure during this competition, ladies, we're just warming up. How are you feeling, Jax?
I'm feeling extremely excited. I'm feeling incredibly nervous. I'm feeling really emotional.
What about you, Nadia?
I'm excited, I'm ready to have fun, and I'm nervous.
Over the next 4 challenges, you'll be awarded points. The first is worth 20 points. You'll carry these points through to the next challenges, where a further 80 points are up for grabs, giving you a final score out of 100.
Your first challenge is something we haven't done so far this season, but it caught out quite a number of contestants in MasterChef's first season. It's our old friend, the taste test, and you'll have to think hard and concentrate for this one.
I have a good palate, and I think I've got a good nose.
When they announce it's a taste test, it's making me feel a little bit sick. Are my nerves going to affect my taste buds so that I can't taste things very well?